tomorrow.
I've had longer domestic flights than that. So, you know, it's been fairly nice here the last few weeks, and we're going to start to see the humidity kind of creep back up. Not till next week. We'll have a little rain in the forecast before the weekend too, but tonight things looking decent outside. Lots of clear air. We showed you the Lex Cam before the break with the sun going down. 85 out right now with an east breeze, 17 miles per hour. And a lot of the coast with clear skies, a little bit of cumulus cloud coverage farther inland toward the brush country, and there's some rain to the northwest of here. You see all of these showers and thunderstorms out near New Mexico. These are being produced by that upper atmosphere low pressure system we talked about yesterday. It was in Arizona yesterday, now in New Mexico. It's going to track down to the south and west, but as it takes that motion, it's going to send in some energy from Mexico on Thursday night, Friday, and then leaving on Saturday, and that energy will be why we see that little rain chance creep into the forecast again into Friday. So some isolated activity will be possible. A front then comes in and stalls in south central Texas over the weekend. This front, though, is not going to do anything to temperature, not going to do anything to humidity, and really not going to change our wind a whole lot either. Temperatures will stay in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees over the weekend, and overnight lows will be close to 70. So not quite as cool during the overnight, and that's a little subtle sign that the humidity is starting to creep back in. Tropics, we've got depression number 12. This one does not look like it will reach tropical storm status, so it won't get a name. We've also got this tropical wave. It's Invest 91L. It's now in the southeastern Caribbean. It's very close to Venezuela and South America. So as it continues to the west, it's going to have some land interaction. It's going to have a hard time trying to develop as long as it stays close to land there. But as it gets into the central and western Caribbean, a much more favorable environment for developing. Again, the Weather Service, the Hurricane Center, is giving it a high probability, and you see the congruency in the forecast modeling through Tuesday of next week. So we're not expecting this to turn to the north thanks to this area of high pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. That will suppress a northward turn. If anything changes, we'll adjust, but at this point, this is just something to watch and not worry about for Texas. You see the absence of wind shear there in the central part of the Caribbean Sea. Tonight, mainly clear skies in South Texas. Will bottom out in the 60s inland, close to 70 in town and mid-70s at the coast. Tomorrow morning, again, mainly clear, a few clouds out there. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow as temperatures do climb up to near 90. And then on Friday, that's when we start to see those rain chances come into play, and you see the isolated look on the simulated radar. So Thursday night into Friday, leaving Saturday, we'll have that chance for a few isolated showers in play. Tonight, 70 with just a few clouds, mild and quiet, light and variable winds. Tomorrow afternoon, near 90 degrees, east to northeast wind 4 to 14 miles per hour under a blend of sun and clouds. If you're on the water, very smooth in the morning, 6 to 12 knot east to northeast winds, and a 1 to 2 foot wave height on near shore Gulf of Mexico waters. There's the isolated showers on Friday with a high of 87. Weekend, a mix of sun and clouds, highs in the upper 80s, and then by the middle of next week, humidity, it's going to be noticeably higher than it has been by some Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. So not done with the humidity just yet, Mike.
All right, thank you, Alan. Well, police